I got something I need to get off my chest, man. Alright, so unless you've been living under like a rock for like the past 3-4 days, you should know who this is. I think this is at right here. I could be wrong. If you don't know who this is, basically what he does is he just gives out tips on how to survive life or death situations, which on the surface is pretty fucking good. However, there is one fundamental problem that is wrong with this man's videos. Every last one of this man's defense tactics is the literal worst thing you could possibly do in a life or death situation. Take a look right here, ladies and gentlemen. In this clip right here, he's teaching us how to defend ourselves from multiple attackers at once, right? Now, I'm about to roll the clip because I want y'all to see this blasphemy in real time. Look at this bullshit right here, bro. What the fuck is he doing? In what world is this going? Cut! Fucking cut! First thing I want to point out, nobody is going game speed at all. Second, what is that 4th grade ass defensive shuffle around the perimeter of the assailants gonna do? Cause real shit, only way you clutching a 1v6 is Fortnite. So don't listen to this dude unless you want to do a meet and greet with Jesus, bruh.
Clear the error, clear the error, clear the error, clear the error. It's up.
I got something I need to get off my chest, man. Losing in fantasy football has to be classified as a mental disorder going forward, bruh. Because I'm sick and tired of looking at my screen and begging every Sunday that my team will step the fuck up. Okay, so look, Jalen Hurts, right? That's my quarterback this week, right? He went undrafted during the draft. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, I got my hands on him last week, right? And you see his numbers. Very promising numbers. And he was playing a sorry-ass Giants defense. You know what this motherfucker did? Soon as I start him, he becomes allergic to getting points. And Tyreek Hill ain't safe either. Because earlier in the season, he would drop like 30-something one game, right? Then the very next game, do his best Jalen Reagor impersonation. Do not even get me started on this man, Kirk Cousins, right here, bruh. Week in and week out, I am forced to question whether this man is a closeted racist or not because of his occasional refusal to throw Justin Jefferson the fucking ball. Why does history repeat itself? And why is it against me? I got something I need to get off my chest, man. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna just cut to the chase, bro. I'm sick of this shit. Ain't no introduction, monologue, nothing. Cause I'm sick of this shit. I cannot, shall not, and will not do this any longer. I am utterly ashamed to call this my favorite football team. Every Sunday afternoon, this team takes years off my life because of the lack of effort and enthusiasm put forth on the football field. I have seen more effort been put forth by a fry cook at McDonald's than an offensive lineman on the New York Giants. You do not deserve that captain patch, and if I were the mayor of New York City, you will not be allowed on the streets. It takes effort to be consistently worse than you were the year before every single year. If you put that towards catching a football, maybe we win some games. And you cut the only consistent offensive weapon we've had in years, probably decades, and you set our offense back by years. How are you still employed? I got something I need to get off my chest, man. You know, in my humble opinion, I happen to think that the NBA is the most competitive league in all of professional sport, because it's games like this where the storyline of the game is amazing and the game is competitive throughout all 48 minutes. Or games like this where it seems like one team is about to run away with the win, but out of nowhere a team comes surging back with a momentum shift of their own. Now granted, some games are more competitive than others, but overall these are the best basketball players in the entire world, right? So then tell me why the Oklahoma City Thunder, a professional basketball team, lost by 73, yes, 73 points to the Grizzlies with no job. It was so bad that Twitter just assumed the Thunder would be picking first in next year's draft and added Paolo Banchero to their team description. I'm not even a fan, but the Thunder should not be allowed to show their faces in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, wherever. They are a D-League team until further notice. I got something I need to get off my chest, man. This rant is gonna be rather serious because I have a pretty big announcement to make. I am going to be retiring from eating fast food, and it's not for health or dietary reasons. It's actually for delivery reasons, as in DoorDash, because my bank account can no longer continue to bear the burden that is these fucking delivery fees. I ordered a 10-piece lemon pepper with fries and a drink from American Deli the other day, right? And as you can see, the menu price is $10.99. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I go to place the order on DoorDash. That shit is $30 fucking almost. Oh, here go the smart asses. Oh, it's just delivery fees. If you broke, just said it. Stop fucking watching. Shut the fuck up. I don't care if that shit has to go from Brooklyn to Timbuktu. That shit should not be $30 $20. And I found myself in a double whammy because I've been taking the tip completely off to combat the high price, right? That shit backfired on me. The way bruh came up and handed me my food, I could tell he fucked with it. I opened that shit, my fries were gone! I got something I need to get off my chest, man. Okay, so as we all know, we are a couple of weeks away from 2022. However, there's something that happens around this time every year that I think is a problem that needs to be addressed, so I will be addressing it with the 60 seconds that I have. Now, ladies and gentlemen, hear me and hear me good when I say this shit. This, and especially this will not be going down this year. I don't like this particular post because 2019 becomes 2020, 2020 becomes 2021, and so forth and so on. It's a never-ending cycle. And this one right here angers my soul for so many reasons. This woman has been climbing these steps since 2015. Like, you can see the virtual whiteout on the steps, bruh. That's how you know this shit is getting way too repetitive. Let me show y'all the problem with this one. The way she's stepping up on the stair is clearly gonna cause her to fall right back into the same bullshit and dwell in it for a year, just like all of you. Stop it! And we please put an age limit on this app, please, because I don't want to have to keep seeing shit like this. Hey, yo! I got something I need to get off my chest, man. So unless you've been living under a rock, we all know that the movie event of the year, Spider-Man No Way Home, is going to be premiering next Friday. Now, I'm hyped. I'm pretty excited, but I know when there's a potential for good, there's also a potential for bullshit. So I thought I would take this time to let all of y'all know what type of timing I'm on as it pertains to this movie. I've heard rumblings on the internet that there are some people who desire to play musical chairs in the theater by sitting in a seat they weren't designated to sit in. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now, if somebody is in my seat, it's gonna be some furniture moving. I pay for my seat, me, cent by cent. And I'll be damned if I let my movie experience get ruined because somebody don't like where they sit in the movie theater. If it already wasn't clear before, these hands is ready to eat for everyone. I've waited 14 years to see Tobey Maguire give another Oscar-worthy performance. So any parents to all them little Timmies out there, if they don't shut the fuck up, I'ma take care of it myself. And if I hear any rumors from the UK, I'm posting up at the top of Big Ben and we can run this shit back.
Yo, I just saw the new Spider-Man. Yo, that John was crazy.
I got something I need to get off my chest, man. Today I have some terrible news to report. I have lost complete faith in the human race. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. I can't fucking stand you all! I muted everything Marvel related on Twitter, put comment filters on my videos, and didn't even open the comments of videos on my For You page. I done basically went off the grid, bruh. I opened this godforsaken app for the first time today just to see how my videos that I posted yesterday were doing, right? And despite my efforts, I opened my comments, and the first thing I see is the entire plot of the fucking movie. I thought the consensus was that we were going to see the movie when we saw it and shut the fuck up until we all saw it. How bitchless, how fatherless do some of y'all have to be to do this every single time something big comes out? Attack on Titan is much better when you watch it with no context, but because y'all wouldn't shut the fuck up for 5 seconds, I had to read the manga. Before I watched Squid Game, I learned without consent she was in a relationship. Let me break my own heart. I got something I need to get off my chest, man. You know, Ash Cash once said that some throats were unforgettable. And you know, that quote really stuck with me because, you know, well, she's right. And unless you got your phone yesterday or something, we all remember this greatness, this history. You know, this video is a day that will live in internet infamy. However, this video is not dedicated to me singing her praises. I feel like the dude in that video did a good enough job. Okay, so back to that quote, right? Some throats are unforgettable, right? Just when history thought we forgot. Bam! Nancy Reagan, a firm believer in trickle-down economics, if you catch what I'm trying to throw. Now, it's been said that she did the head of her work before she married Ronald Reagan, but it wasn't until he became president where she ascended throat goat status and became the supreme throat of the United States. Now that this picture has come to light, it really does make you wonder, why did President Reagan implant rocks into the black community? These 3 dots carry a new meaning now.